Today is Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, and we're in beautiful Pershing Square. So I'm really excited because we finally got the ice skating rink back here where it belongs after a couple years. So it's always nice to see family wholesomeness downtown, because I'll be the first to admit it's not the most family-oriented part of town.
Right now, they have
So that's supposed to symbolize the Sierras. And that's the sun or the moon above the Sierras. And then at one time, you might see that purple thing in the distance. That's supposed to be symbolic of the aqueducts, which brought the water. And that was a fountain at one time. And it actually worked when I first moved here. There's a bunch of symbolism in this park that doesn't really do much to make up for, I mean, just look at it. It's a good place for a carnival or venue or, you know, concert. But a parking lot could do that too. I mean, they put a circus in a Sears parking lot. So those are the original 1950s escalators that currently don't work. So when they redid the park to put in the parking and all that below it, this is what they kind of like mini freeway ramps. So just the ramps for this place takes up a lot of valuable real estate. And across the street's the Biltmore Hotel, which was built across the street in the 1920s. The park is from the 1850s or something. And it was called Central Park until after the end of World War I. They renamed it after General Pershing. And this orange and purple abomination thingy is what they did in the 1990s. So this was a parking garage In the 1940s, they were building freeways, so they thought, why not build a freeway to this giant parking lot that San Francisco did, and they were making all kinds of money on parking revenue. And LA was like, hey, that's a great idea. So below us is quite a few hundred parking spots. There's some more ramps, because you can't have a parking garage, can't have like one exit. It's got to have, I think there's 3. Alright, so we're not going to take the escalators, and we sure as heck are not going to take the elevator. So let's see. Oh, it's a long way down. I know that cars go flying down there, so I guess walking my dogs and holding a camera. So we'll go down the stairs like we're supposed to. And these are operable staircases. They do a pretty good job of stopping people from living down there, but every once in a while I'll see someone come through that door, so maybe we'll go find out where that leads. Yeah, I don't know what the architect that was hired to do this was smoking. The 90s redo made it even worse than it was before, which was pretty bad. So it was 1951. There's another ramp. 1951, when they dug up the park and they put a couple levels of parking below it.
Yeah, she put olives in there. It was good.
Relish and some mustard and onions.
You guys came to the ice cream festival, guys? Yeah, these are like, what?
More parking. This place is huge. Holy crap. So this is just one level of parking. It goes all the way block to block. Ooh, emergency exit. This is an emergency I bet you this floor is empty. Oh my God. Dude, that's crazy. I'd like to see when there's a concert, if this place ever completely fills up. It would take a lot. I mean, this is a massive parking lot. It's like an entire Walmart parking lot times 3. And I know the city gets a ton of revenue, so like this, the revenues from this pay for the maintenance and goes into the city's recreation and parks department, I believe. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But this is the entire Pershing Square. So it's a lot of real estate, but basically what they're going to end up doing, all they're going to end up doing is replacing the elevators and the escalators because they're in terrible shape. They don't work anymore. The place is pretty... But you know, one thing, like I'm walking around here with my camera and these flickering LED lights and stuff, but I have to say that this is probably one of the safer places to park your car down here. You know, no place is really 100% safe, but it's actually very secure here most of the time. So this is the corner of 5th and Hill right here. So the Metro Red Line is right through that wall. You can get to the subway from here. Wouldn't that be cool if they could connect the subway to the park and keep up? But the reputation being that Pershing Square is a dangerous, horrifying place, it is and it isn't. In some respects, it's actually pretty safe, owing to the 24-hour security. So that's basement level 3, and this is basement level 2. Let's take these stairs and see what random hole we pop out of. Ooh, this looks promising. And it doesn't even say like do not enter or anything like that. This is, as long as there's no loitering, that's all we care about. Oh, look at this. Voila.
I know those dogs before I see you.
That's funny.
I know if